Hey, what is up, people? It is time for another edition of the Fore to Win Golf Podcast, bringing in the second half of the team. Crazy old broken down Neanderthal. So, Paul, it's Zurich Classic week on the PGA Tour. Two-man competition. Something a little different, you know?
Yeah.
Something to mix up from the regular old mundane, just stroke play every single week. So I think it's kind of cool. I mean, not having the biggest names.
That's one thing that we even enjoyed with the skins. Like, you'd have all the big name golfers and everything there, but it was a little laid back. You'd be having guys, that time, who was it? Phil and Eldrick were making like $100 bets on who would win the hole during the skins game. And it's like, it's a real tournament, but you got guys making side bets and goofy ass comments, and it was enjoyable. It took the boring stuffiness out of it and
I agree.
made it a lot more fun, and a lot more people got into golf, I guess, because of that, because it was a lot more, laid back. The guys were having fun.
Agreed.
You could see that, yeah, you're a serious golfer, but yet he still has a sense of humor. And it was awesome.
Yeah, change is good, I think, Paul.
And some of the goofy stuff they would do is like, Phil with some of his goofy flop shots where he's got his back to the hole because he's in the bunker, and he flops it, behind his back and holes out. Stuff like that where you don't normally would see in a
you and me
tournament.
We like to change. We like to play like Stableford. Yeah. We like to play match play. We like to play alternate shot, four ball. It's kind of fun to just switch it up, but most people don't do it because what they see on TV is just stroke play, right? So that's just what everyone else usually plays. But it's something different, and we got another Pete Dye course here, TPC of Louisiana.
Oh no!
So we're gonna have
diabolical course.
Another diabolical course. We're gonna have some Gators in action there in Nollins. But a little quick recap of last week. We had a signature elevated event. Matt Fitzpatrick takes it in a playoff over Scottie Scheffler. He had a pretty solid lead. He was like up 3 or 4 most of the round, and then just Scheffler just dinked and dunked away and got back in it. And Patrick hit a crazy 4-iron on the last hole, playoff hole, made birdie in the playoff to win it. But pretty entertaining event after the Masters, and another runner-up finish for Scheffler.
You had Matt Fitzpatrick, didn't you?
Oh, last week I had Ludwig Aberg. He finished 5th. He was in contention. Just a water ball on 16 that really hurt him. And the Sunday bad rounds for Ludwig are not going away, which is not a good sign. I mean, we've been on him a few times this year, and he's been pretty stinky on Sundays, Paul. I mean, there's no other way to really put it, but still playing good golf. Bobby McIntyre was okay the first couple of rounds, didn't really contend on the weekend. Min Woo, same thing, didn't really do too much on the weekend. And it was just one of those days, one of those tournaments. Nothing really came through, but Ludwig was up there, so that was good to see. The Live Golf, John Rahm took that one. Tom McKibben, a guy I added for my picks. He was, I think, leading halfway through the 3rd round, and then choked it away, and then the 4th round was nowhere to be seen. But he kind of gave us a little bit of a run for the money. Matt Wolff was up there too. He, I think, finished 6th or 7th. So promising, but nothing across the finish line, which is what we're looking for, obviously. But so Live Golf Mexico down the drain.
What do you think of the story revolving around Live, that it basically, this might be their last season?
Well, I mean, I think from what I'm hearing is the Saudi Arabia person, what is it they call it, the PIF investment fund, they call it. So basically they've been funding all of this. They've been funding they have like not a NASCAR team. They have an F1 team. They have a soccer team. They have they were just about to start a flag football league too. So I think they just realized that they've been spending money, all this stuff on sports to promote their country, and not really working that great. And I think they're just trying to cut their losses.
From what I heard, they're dumping everything. They're dumping their F1. They're dumping golf. They're getting rid of all the, I guess, sports related stuff.
Exactly.
That
I
they
don't blame
branched
them.
out, and they're just going back to what they used to do. So all the
I mean, they're
sports
trying to get
stuff.
they're trying to get people to come to their country, the tourism, right? I get it, right? They have an F1 race there. They have a golf event there. So they're trying to get people to come to Saudi Arabia, and I don't blame them, right? Tourism isn't that great in that part of the world there, but I mean, they tried. It's just tough because like Live Golf is not making a profit. You're losing.
Yeah.
They've lost $5 billion in the first 4 years. Like, I mean, how long can you keep that up for? And then Live Golf has been saying these teams, these franchises are worth money, but to who really, right? Like, I mean, they're gonna need money next year, and like all these prizes, you're not gonna get a $4 million first place prize next year, right? So I don't know who's sticking around on Live. I've heard rumors that DeChambeau wants to leave because his contract is over at the end of the year, and I mean they've already lost Brooks Koepka, they've already lost Patrick Reed, so I don't know.
Think of the PGA? What do you think about how the PGA is treating some of these ex PGA players that if Live goes down, they're they're basically gonna penalize the hell out of them and kind of like make them start from the very beginning.
That's what they did with Patrick Reed, right?
Now. Yeah.
Patrick Reed, I mean, he was basically said, he's like, I want to come back to the tour. Tour's like, you're suspended for a year. You can go play the DP World Tour, get your card through them, or you can go to the Corn Ferry and get your card through them. Yeah. He went on to the DP World. He's already won twice, and he's going to get his card. So Patrick Reed's earned his way back, and that's what the tour is about. Hold up, Paul. Let me finish. Yeah. The tour is about meritocracy, right? And that's what you have to earn your way. Like Live Golf, you don't earn your way onto the tour. Anthony Kim did last year, but he was already in the league before. So I think what they did with Koepka is he was a major champion in 22, so they allowed him to come back, basically pay the $5 million fine. So I think if you're John Rahm, he won a major in 2023, so he'll get the same treatment as Koepka. Cam Smith won a major in 2022, so he'll get the same treatment. And DeChambeau won one in 24, so he'll get the same treatment as Koepka. And if you didn't win a major in the last, 5 years, you're going to get the Patrick Reed treatment, where you're going to have to sit out a year and go to the DP World Tour, go to Corn Ferry. So it's, I mean, I think you got to earn your way. Like, that's how you got onto the PGA Tour, is by earning your way. So I think that's just it.
Like the majors, I mean, that's one thing I was going to.
Oh, you froze up on me. Oh, I think Paul has gone into freeze mode. But anyways, we're going to move on to the Zurich Classic. We'll talk about 3 quick picks I got. Nothing too extravagant. Just going to go with some teams that caught my eyes and some good value here for the Zurich Classic. We're going to go with Haotong Li and Jordan Smith at 27-1 as the first pick. I really liked Haotong minus that 4th round at the Masters. And Jordan Smith has been sneaky, been playing some solid golf, finishing the top 30. Not scaring anything there, but I still think he's a solid golfer. He earned his way to the PGA Tour, as we were just talking about, through the DP World Tour, just like Haotong did. And I think they're a solid team here. They've obviously played some golf on the DP World Tour together. And in this field, I mean, it's pretty wide open. 27-1 sounds good to me, so sign me up. Next up, we're going to go with the team from Norway. Chris Ventura and Christopher Wrighton. 35-1. Wrighton also played really well at the Masters. Really impressive finish. I think he top 15. I think he'll be back next year. And he played okay at Hilton Head as well. So why not give him a chance here with the bogey detective, Chris Ventura. And let's see if they can make some noise here and make some tension. I think that sounds good to me for Sunday. Let's see if they can get it done. And last but not least, we're going to go with Jackson Suber and Stefan Jaeger. 65-1. Kind of just a long shot pick. I thought, Suber's been playing okay this year. Jaeger as well. Jaeger's pretty long off the tee, so is Suber, so maybe they can take advantage of their distance. And yeah, that pretty much does it for this week's show. The For the Win podcast. A little technical difficulties from the crazy old broken down Neanderthal, but we march on. And next week, we got a signature event, Trump Doral. It is the Blue Monster back on the schedule, pumped up for that. And then another signature event, we're going back Whale Hollow for the Truist Championship. Obviously, they weren't there last year because that's where the PGA Championship was. And right after that, the PGA Championship itself at Aronimink. And Paul's back to close up the show. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the next 3 weeks. We got 2 signature events, Paul.
Right.
PGA Championship. And we'd love if you guys would give us that old thumbs up, subscription, help us grow to 500 subs. And we're going to catch you guys next week.
Hang loose, people.